Hi, this is Glenda. I was watching a swap video that Hannah did from Stampin' Up, and one of the things she received was a little bird pinch box, and you put a chocolate in the back of him. And I thought I really liked that, and I'd really like to make one, and I have scoured internet for instructions and I couldn't find any. Apparently it was a Dutch lady who did it, and either the tutorial's in Dutch and therefore, is that right, Dutch? And therefore isn't coming up on my English searches, or there just aren't any tutorials out there. So the nearest thing I came to find was a German YouTube tutorial that did a sour cream container, and this is not the one with the chocolate, must be this one. So then you pop your little chocolate in the back, and that's what I used to make the bird. My folding is not exact to the one that was shown, because for some reason my folds are not in the same place on the sides, so clearly I haven't got it quite right, but this is what I've got. And since I couldn't find your tutorial, I thought I'll share what I've been doing. So yeah, I came up with the little Christmas dudes, because really they're a lot simpler, and I found the bird, my lint ball wouldn't fit, and it's got to be a lint ball. So I made this one using a 5.5-inch sheet, and I preferred this size using a 4.5. I didn't keep refining colours and things, because I decided I'm going to make these little Christmas dudes instead. I'll take them to the next market, and honestly, if they don't sell, they're all going on my Christmas table, because I think they are very, very cute. And I don't know what to call him, a little Christmas wedge? I don't know. So anyway, because my tutorial is not the exact one, if anybody knows of your tutorial, I would love to receive a link to it, because you know, I'd really like to find the right way to do these. Mine is a bit contrived, because obviously the sour cream one, you know, here's your opening, whereas for the bird you want your opening to be at the back, so you sort of, and this is the normal opening, and it's been glued closed. So I don't know, but anyway, I shall try and show you both projects, and hope it makes sense. So I think I'll show the straight sour cream one first. So we're going to fold the coloured piece diagonally, and then fold this up like a kite. And then do the same thing to the other piece. Like any origami, the more accurate your folds, the better your model will be. My folds always leave something to be desired. There, especially something is not straight. So on the coloured piece, we go on the side with the flap, we're going to fold this piece up like that, and we're going to fold this along that to match that folded piece there, and again there. So you've got that. For the white piece, we're going to turn it over to the smooth side and do what we did before, fold this piece up and fold these pieces in. this. Now you take your coloured piece and you've got your triangle there. You're going to slip your pointy triangle in underneath, and then this pointy triangle goes under this flap here. So you've got this situation, and then you've got flaps here. These ones just pop in here, and these ones pop in there, and you push it together. And that's it. So I got this pom-pom wool. I'm just going to hot glue that to his little head. I'm going to take 2 Google eyes. For some reason my Google eyes are jumping today. I must have a lot of static or something somewhere. Take off the glue strands. Obviously where you put your eyes and how you draw your mouth changes his expression completely. I wish I was better at drawing mouths, because I think the mouth on mine is letting it down. It's a bit amateurish. That glue will dry clear because it's matte medium. And this is where I need a mouth artist. Every mouth is different so far because I haven't managed to get them right. And then the chocolate pops in there. Oh, I still have glue strands everywhere. So that's our little Christmas wedge. So obviously the folds for both projects are pretty similar because it's basically the same thing. For the bird I'm going to use a 5.5 inch piece. She says she thinks that's what she cut. No, 5 inch square I've got for the bird. So you're going to start by, you need 2 pieces for it. You're going to start by folding it diagonally, and then you're going to fold it in like a kite shape. So it looks like that, and then you're going to fold this one down. And you want to do exactly the same to the other piece, but start from the other side, the other side of the paper, so it's a different colour. Some of them I made in a heavier paper and they're kind of awkward to handle. And the thinner paper, they seem to open again too easily, so you'd have to have Goldilocks paper just right. So for the first one, this is where they vary. For the first one, on this side with the flap, we're going to fold it up, and then you're going to bring these in to match that fold along there, like that. On the other one, you're going to turn it over, so the flap, so this is the smooth side, and fold this up. And the same thing across and across. Now the bird, to assemble, you take your piece with the flap folded in and the piece with the flap folded out, and you slot them together, the same as with the sour cream one. And then we're going to slot the sides in without doing this flap at the back. And because the flap at the back hasn't been done, I put a little glue dot under the sides on each side to hold it in. So where did I put them in? Just in at the back here, just to help hold it in. For the beak, you just want a wedge. I used the tree punch to make a wedge. So then on the opening which we're using on the pouch, we're going to close on this one. So we want to put some glue along here. Put the beak in, and then just peg it closed until it sets. For the wings, I used this some sort of flower builder punch from Stampin' Up, which I think is discontinued, retired, however they like to term it. So just look through your punches or just cut a wing. I tried a couple of different ones for the size. I quite liked the size of this one. And I'm just going to ink around the edges. And for the wings I put a glue dot and then a little bit of white glue to make sure it stayed on. So the glue dot's instant and the white glue is permanent. Technically glue dots are permanent too, but I'm not sure I trust them enough. Oh, his hearts are going to be upside down. Hadn't thought about that. Now, hoping that's set up enough. And I had smaller Google eyes for these. Never mind, we'll use the big ones. Get his eyes in the same place on each side, which is easier said than done. Cross-eyed birdies. Now you want to curl his tail up just by rubbing it over your bone folder. And then, because this is not technically the opening, what you have to kind of do is push up the flap inside, which just make sure that the glue at the front is dry first. And that gives you a little pocket, but it's a smaller pocket than if you make the straight sour cream wedge. So he's cute, but he didn't hold a lint ball, and I really didn't want to make them any bigger than that, because I thought they would, even the slightly bigger one I did was kind of clunky. So anyway, that's what I've been playing with. Birds and Christmas wedges. Have to think of something better to call them. So as I say, if anybody knows of another tutorial on those birds, I would love to see it. And thanks for watching.